And welcome back to What If. Today's What If comes to us from Captain Raseg, who asked the question, and I believe it's Raseg. I believe it's, one second, Kapitan, or is it Celsag? Or like Cell Saga? Oh, well, anyway. You suggested, what if Calendar Man on St. Patrick's Day actually succeeded in destroying the world's money? So, this is a little bit, like, physically speaking, it's impossible to destroy all the world's money. The way you do that is to completely destroy the world's, like, basically what Rick did in Rick and Morty in, the one where he escaped from the galactic prison, where basically he turned the value of money into zero. Like the $1 turned into a value of zero. So he'd have to do something like that where he'd have to cause everything in the world to, like all the financial like markets and all that, to basically just crash. All monetary value just gone. While Calendar Man is weird. Calendar Man is not like an S-rank Batman villain. The S-rank Batman villains are obviously the Joker. S-rank, I would say the psychological component to it, like just how much of a danger they are and just how much they are Batman's enemy, but B, how much of a threat they are to the actual, not just Gotham, but maybe the world. Joker's an S rank. Poison Ivy, Ra's, and Mr. Freeze would theoretically be S ranks. Your A to B ranks are individuals who threaten Gotham and are just straight out dangerous. Clayface, your Scarecrows, maybe even your Killer Croc is probably closer to like a B than an A because of his lack of intelligence. I'm just trying to go off the top of my head. Your Banes, or your Bane is an A rank, verging on S. Calendar Man is odd because he's certainly not like the lowest of below. He's probably like a firm C class, verging into a B, because he is a serial killer and he is very intelligent. He just doesn't have any abilities past that. He's just intelligent and methodical. If he were to succeed in destroying the monetary value of the world, the world money in the world, well, the world would go into chaos for a while, and Batman would be running ragged, trying to keep the peace in Gotham for the longest time. Now, obviously, Batman is like, hey, you're Batman, you're gonna have to sell all your stuff to just make ends meet. No, that's not how that works. But Batman would probably also be working to counteract that, because it would have to be a monetary value drop. You can't physically destroy all the money in the world. You can't do that. You have to basically nuke the entire world, and even then, there are safes strong enough to probably withstand. I mean, Army of the Dead or Army of the Damned. What was it? Army of the Dead? That Zack Snyder film that came out a while ago, which I had a lot of fun with, showed that that safe could survive a bomb being dropped on it. Now I'm not saying that's necessarily realistic in true sense, but it's not like entirely unfeasible. So yeah, Batman. It's gonna be a harsh thing where Batman's going to try to keep the peace in Gotham. He's going to fail. And between him and the Flash and maybe some of the other more intelligent individuals in the world, they're going to have to try to basically reassess and try to return the monetary value of money. But the catch on this is, how many people are actually going to know that money doesn't have value? Yeah, your debit or credit card might not work, but a lot of people still pay cash. So what about the people paying cash? Like, initially there might not be as much chaos, but as soon as things start to build, that's when the chaos starts to build. A lot of the supers are going to have to try to keep order. So I think it would ultimately come down to Batman getting taxed out, but the Justice League and other supes coming in to help him. He gets his recovery. They would ultimately be able to restore the monetary value of something, and then there'd be Superman giving a speech like, "I hope this shows that we need to be able to, depend on things, not just other things besides just our valuables and the money we spend on them, and blah 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 blah. Peace, justice," and Batman goes and broods. If Calendar Man, in theory, were to succeed in destroying the monetary value and therefore destroying the money in all the world, it would probably be one of those things where Batman alone would not be able to. Batman would probably call people in. He wouldn't just do it on his own, because it's a global threat. It's not just Gotham; it's a global thing. He might focus on Gotham specifically trying to get their economy back up, but ultimately he would need the help of others, and he would get it. So while Kellerman would definitely pose an issue, it wouldn't be that severe, I don't think. It'd be severe, just not super severe. Nothing that we couldn't bounce back from ultimately. Don't get me wrong, there'd be rioting, there'd be shoplifting, plunging, pillaging, that's what I was trying to go with. All of that, but it would only, and there'd probably be some deaths, but it would all be mitigated by, again, the soups and them doing what they need to do. Villains might run amok for a while, but, you know, Batman owners might think necessary evil to have out right now so we can box up this. But that is just my opinion, ultimately. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you folks next time.